Where am I? Bam! Nope, still, there I am. Howdy! Hold on, my lip is still swollen. That peaked the mic. Hold on, do I gotta lower it a bit? Thought I fixed this. Oh! Howdy, Crispy. Welcome in. How you been? But yeah, let's bust through this. Let's bust this ghost. Chapter 4. Through the Gate. Oh, we gotta go through this again. You aren't a normal mortal, are you? And you're no normal ghost. It's not every day that I encounter one with this level of fixation. As Lady Grey holds off the alluring woman, Rocco runs away with Rokusho's soul. Okay, I read through this already. And then she disappears. Ate beforehand? Nice. Same. I had chicken strips and macaroni. And then she gets juked. Ow. I consider what to do next. Okay, I think this is where we left off. Because as soon as Osiris showed up, my back started hurting. I don't know if there's a connection. I hope not. Hold up, let me... Oh, there you go. That should work. As the group struggles to find a path forward, Osiris appears before them. Long time no see, Singularity. Also, some people speculated that this means we're getting Valentine's Osiris. Which, every time they don't release Atum, Summer Atum is becoming more and more of a possibility. Osiris? What's Diviner doing here? You know her? Makara, where were you when we were, you know, stopping the end of the world again? The captain briefly explains how they met during an incident involving the Phoenix at the Kingdom of Radlith. Yeah. Crazy that you'd run into each other here, huh? In any case, I was watching over you, interested in what kind of plan you would produce, but it seems you have nothing to offer but disappointment. Whoa there. How about the peanut gallery keeps its mouth shut?
野暮な口を挟むために声をかけたのではない。
Don't be so hasty, second apprentice. I'm no heckler.
ご隠居気分で与太郎に助言をとな。
I've simply come, like the ever-present wise old man, to give the young fool some timely advice.
急に何言ってんだこいつ。
Veer, that's not what she meant.
Huh? I mean, sure, you're old, but you don't seem like a man.
ああ、今のは落語で例えたんだ。ご隠居ってのは物知りな自分を指して。
No, it's a reference to Rakugo. She's comparing herself to the wise old man archetype, since she knows something we need.
与太郎ってのは打つ手なしの状態になっちまったバカなあたいらを指したのさ。
And because we, who've got ourselves stuck up the creek with no paddle, fit so perfectly into the role of the fool. Oh, the fool? Akaram? Kaim?
知恵を貸してくれるってならもっとわかりやすく言ってくれよ。
It's nice that she wants to help.
Well, it wouldn't kill her to be a bit clearer about it.
それとも実はオシリスも話し家だったりするのか？
Or, are you trying to say that Osiris is a storyteller too?
世が話し家とは冗談はよしこちゃん。
Me? A storyteller? You must be yanking my chain.
よしこちゃん。
Oh, okay. Is this one of those moments that something is lost in translation?
要は演じ手ではなく聞き手。古参の落語のファンであり、あっぱれ亭一門が推しぞ。
I'm a listener, not a performer. A Rakugo fan most ancient, and a supporter of the Aperitai line.
楽勝師匠の落語が聞けなくなるのは困るのでな。推算したのだ。
As I wish sorely to see Rakusho continue performing for some time more, I'm here to lend my aid.
オシリス姉さん、確かあんた死に関わる力を持ってるんだったね。
Osiris, you mentioned your power has something to do with death?
ああ、故に世の出番だ。
Indeed. As such, I thought I could be of assistance.
冥府の門をこじ開けてやろうと思ってな。
Specifically, I shall open a passage to the underworld. As Osiris slowly raises her hands to the sky, the group's surroundings become darker as thunder rolls in from the distance. Also, wait, yeah, the diviners are all based off of, like, Egyptian deities. So what's their relation to Anubis, who is also an Egyptian-themed primal? Interesting.
冥府の門をくぐればそこは生と死の狭間の世界。
We going through to the other side.
刮目せよ。
Beyond this gate is the land between life and death. Behold. I'm sorry, we don't need to go between life and death. We need to go to just death, Osiris. The primal beast crosses her arms and chants an incantation, and swings them down as if to rip apart the air before her. The earth trembles. What? As an enormous gate appears and slowly begins to open. The dogs are here to welcome us.
この据えた匂い。世は好かんが、こやつらにとっては落ち着くらしい。
Though I dislike it, my charges seem to find the rotten smell of the place relaxing.
ここから先に行くは貴様らの自由。だが、聖者は長く踏みとどまれぬぞ。
You may go forth through these gates, if you please. However, know that mortals cannot remain there for very long.
落語で例えるとするならば、命のろうそくがゴーゴーと燃え続ける状態と同じ。
To put it into Rakugo terms, it causes the candle of your life to burn with great ferocity.
つまり寿命が減り続けるか。面白いじゃないか。
So it'll shave away at our lifespan. Then we better make this quick.
お師匠を取り戻すためだったらどうなっても構わねっぺ。
Whatever it takes to get Master Rakusho back.
なんとも威勢の良い。でしたるや、そう来なくてはな。
You both are brave indeed. Your master should be proud to have such devoted apprentices. The captain also steps towards the gate, only to be stopped by Makara.
団長の命は一人だけのもんじゃないだろ。だからここはアタイらに任せな。
They keep writing us out of the story. I mean, it's good, so they don't have to like force a line being like, oh, by the way, we're here too. Whoa there. You know better than anyone that your life isn't just your own. Leave this to us.
そうよ。私たちにね。
Indeed. We'll take care of it.
グレイ姉さん。
Miss Gray.
幽霊を取り逃がしてしまうなんて、資料を操る者として不甲斐ない姿を見せてしまったわ。
I've shamed necromancers everywhere. Letting a ghost get away from me like that.
それに今、彼女とやり合えるのは私しかいないもの。
Plus, it's not like anyone else can fight her. Understanding Lady Gray's intent, Makara turns back to the captain.
団長たちはこっちに残って、なんでこんなことになったのか調べてくれよな。
Captain, we need you to stay here and figure out why this happened. With that, she, Rocco, and Lady Gray jump through the gate into the land between life and death.
ラッコ姉さん、今行くよ。
I've got you, Rocco! Makara grabs onto Rocco, then spins herself around midair to land on her feet.
死ぬかと思ったね。
I thought I was a goner.
驚いたね。まるで死神の洞窟じゃないか。
Well, I'll be. This place is just like the Grim Reaper's cave.
鍋。
You're right. The three are in a cave filled with lit candles, eerily similar to the one described in the Rakugo story Shinigami.
あらあらあら、ものすごい趣味。
My, what a way to decorate.
しかし不思議なものね。空には多種多様な死生観があるのに、どうにも落語に寄りすぎているわ。
I mean, this might just be one, like, version or section of the land of the dead. Jokes aside, this seems odd to me. With all the different beliefs people across the skies hold about death, it's hard to believe that a Rakugo story held the correct answer.
もしかしたらあの幽霊や楽勝さんの思いなりなんなりが投影されているのかもしれないわね。
Perhaps the thoughts of Rakusho and that ghost are being projected into this place. No, it's Thriller.
さてと、まずはお邪魔なこいつらをぶっ飛ばすか。
In any case, let's start by dealing with these nuisances. With a flourish of her blades, Makara takes up a fighting stance before the hordes of lost souls blocking the party's way. Pirates of the Caribbean. As Makara's party fights in the land between life and death, the rest of the crew was faced with the question of what to do next.
世の助力はここまでだ。原因究明は貴様らの役目。しかと頭を使うがよい。
This is all the help I can offer. You'd now best direct your attention towards discovering the cause of this incident.
何をうなっておる？
What are you groaning about?
そもそも事情を知るマコダやラッコがいないからね。
Well, rip.
何から手をつければいいのやら。
If any of us had the slightest clue of what was going on, it would have been Makara or Rocco. With them having taken off, I can't say I know where to start.
貴様らの気空団は粗骨者だらけのようだな。
Can nobody in your crew use their head before acting?
は
Oh no, they have the same voice.
あっちとこっち側で連絡取れたりってしませんか？
Excuse me, Osiris. Is there any way you can let us talk to them while they're on the other side?
そうできれば良いのだが次元が違うのでな。残念ながら干渉することはできぬ。
Howdy Raptor, welcome in. How you been? And yeah, I definitely see the resemblance.
While that would certainly be convenient, they are currently on a different plane of existence. Regrettably, I can do no such thing.
こりゃ参ったぜ。
Well, that's no good then.
なんか変な音が聞こえねえか？
Hmm? Does anyone else hear that weird sound?
ですね。客席の方からでしょうか？
I do. Actually, I think it's coming from the seats.
Upon going to investigate the sound, Viren and Lyria find Harley eating a confectionery that had been left behind by a theater goer. I was gonna say, who's Harley? Am I supposed to know who that is? It's the dead rabbit.
ヤント、お前なんでこんなとこにいるんだ？
What the heck are you doing, Harley?
うわ、びっくりさせないでよ。
Ugh, don't scare me like that.
あれ？座長は？
Huh? Where's the boss?
楽勝の魂を追っかけて冥府の門ってのに飛び込んでたぜ。
She went through the gate to the underworld to get back Rakusho's soul.
嘘、僕置いてけぼり。
What? And just left me behind?
もしかしてお菓子に夢中で何があったのかも知らねえのか。
Wait, don't tell me you were so focused on eating that you didn't notice what was going on.
えへ。
Teehee.
ごまかすんじゃねえよ。
Hey, give me a straight answer. Harley closes his eyes and begins quietly focusing his mind.
ふう。
Huh?
何をしているんですか？
What are you doing?
何ってみんなと合流するからどこにいるのか聞こうと思って。
Huh? I'm asking everyone where they are so I can catch up to them.
それはつまりマコダや他の子と連絡が取れるってことでありんすか？
Convenient, we have a rabbit telephone. Wait, so you can speak to Makura and your rabbit friends right now?
うん。そうだけどなに？
Sure can. Why do you ask?
よかった。これで私たちも。
Oh, thank goodness. Now we can... Disregarding Harley's confusion, the crew members collectively breathe a sigh of relief. However...
楽勝さんが
Look at Master Rakusho!
魂抜かれたんだよな。なのにめちゃくちゃ陽気に踊ってんじゃねえか。
The heck? How's he dancing like that when he's got no soul in him?
安心しなし。幽霊じゃなくて人間の仕業でありんすよ。
Calm yourself. It's not a ghost, but a man who's to blame. Looking closely, the group sees a distressed debt collector moving the soulless storyteller around like a puppet.
His damn heart stopped!
まったく不謹慎でありんすね。
Come,
人の
oh,
体をもてあそぶもんじゃありんせん。
come now. Don't be disrespectful. Leave the man's body alone.
楽勝を死んじまったのか。まだ借金を返してもらってねえんだよ。
I still haven't gotten a single rupee back from this guy.
He can't just die on me like that!
すげえな。これが魂の叫びってやつか？
Holy cow. It's like his actual soul is screaming.
どうにかしようとわっちらで必死に考えているところでありんす。
We're doing everything we can to bring him back.
楽勝師匠に生き返ってほしいのなら邪魔をするんじゃありんせんよ。
If you want your money, you'd best stop disturbing us. Yes, ma'am. The debt collector meekly accepts Utsusemi's scolding and leaves.
おまはんは抜け殻になっても
騒ぎの中心なんでありんすね。
Even as an empty shell, you still attract uproar and fuss.
He's dead. Despite his lack of a soul, the moment Utsusemi approaches Rakusho's body, he raises a hand and strokes her leg. Gosh dang it.
やれやれ。煩悩はまだ残ってるのかね。
It's like ingrained into his body.
For heaven's sake, I see your worldly desires are still kicking around in there.
With bemused exasperation on her face, Utsusemi firmly slaps Rakusho's hand away. Even in death, he's still a perv. Show on YouTube called Knights of Guinevere. Is that the one with like the blonde dude sitting on a chair or something? I think I may have seen an ad for that too.
You need some punishment.
次から次へともう心臓が持たねえべ。
There's no end to these things. At this rate, my heart will give out.
I mean, Rocco, you should have expected this, going to a place called the Land of the Dead.
生と死の狭間だもの。悩める亡者が大勢いるのも無理ないわ。
There we go.
We're in the land between life and death. There's bound to be lost souls in droves.
Nothing happened? Oh. Well, that sounds interesting. Hmm.
取ったのけ？
But yeah, if you could like share a link if you can find it in the Discord. I would be very interested in checking that out.
What's up, Makara?
亡者には攻撃が通じるのにさ、なんであの女が相手だとすり抜けちまうのかなってね。
I was just wondering why my attacks seemed to work fine on these fellas, even though they went right through that woman.
亡者ってのは半分死んで半分生きてんだべ。だから攻撃が効くんでねえか？
Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
Maybe it's because lost souls aren't all the way dead.
ってことは、あの女はやっぱ幽霊の類か。
Yeah, which would mean that woman really is some kind of ghost.
Makara looks at the multitudes of burning candles around her with a pained expression.
急がないと私たちの命も危ないわね。少しでも早くあの幽霊を。
There's no time to sit down and think. We need to find her quickly, or our lives will be in...
Oh, there she is.
あそこでめっちゃくつろいでんめ。
Hey, look, over there. She's just relaxing.
Makara swings her blades at the souls before her, then follows up by kicking them towards the seductive woman.
おっと、危ないね。
Goodness, you almost hit me.
She doesn't have her voice filter on. That means she's vulnerable. Quick, get her! The woman effortlessly dodges the souls and discards some of the ash in her pipe on the ground.
てめえの命を削ってまで追いかけてきたってのかい？こりゃ驚きだね。
You came after me at the expense of your own lifespans. I can't say I expected that, to be honest.
もう逃がさねえべ。
You're not getting away this time.
その気持ちは買うけれどね。もう手遅れじゃないかい？
I can respect your enthusiasm, but don't you think it's about a bit late?
肉体から魂が抜けて一
くらか時が経っちまってる
His body's been sitting there with no soul for quite some time now, after all.
お気遣いなく魂さえ帰れば元通りよ。
Oh man. Oh, I want to play that game again. But I need a connector cord for my 3DS so like the audio can go through.
Thank you for your concern, but that will pose no problem for me once we reunite them.
またあんたか
Oh,
嫌な女だよ
oh great. You again.
それはお互い様。
The feeling is mutual. Lady Grey positions herself behind the woman, cutting off her escape route, and prepares to fight.
あんたも物好きだね愛する男でもましてや弟子でもないのに楽勝師匠のために命を懸けるのかい
Or a new one. Please. I don't want to have to wait 25 years for another game. I mean, unless they actually like announce it, then sure, I'll wait for as long as it takes.
But what's gotten into you, I wonder? You've come here risking your life for a man who's neither your lover nor teacher.
あなたの存在にいち早く気づいていたのにってその責任を感じているのよ。
Well, since I was the first to notice you, I bear some responsibility for having let you get away.
それにもしものことがあっても愛する家族に会えそうだもの。
Besides, even if I die here, that just means I'll finally be able to meet my family.
敵じゃなければあんたと友達になりたかったよ
Bruh, I literally just watched the scene with Akechi yesterday. I literally just watched Akechi's final scene yesterday. So getting hit with this line here is like, hello?
If we had met under different circumstances, you and I could have been very close friends.
あらそう。私はお断り。身勝手な女は嫌いなの。
Is that so? I can't imagine I'd want anything to do with you. I hate selfish women, after all.
As the ghost and necromancers stare each other down, Rocco meekly speaks up.
おばさん、ちょっと聞いても
Excuse me. Can I ask you something, ma'am?
おばさん私は永遠の28歳だよ
Don't call me ma'am. I'm 28 years old, and I always will be.
永遠の
You will?
死んじまったら年を取らないだろ
Of course I will. Who gets older after they die? Oh, are you saying I... Are you saying I should do it now? So I can be 25 forever?
ってことは見立て通り幽霊ってことけ
Which means you really are a ghost. Just like we thought.
そう。そのはずなんだけれど、それだけでは説明がつかないの。
I see. That is indeed the answer we expected, but it leaves something unexplained.
聖者である楽勝さんの魂に干渉したり、これではまるで
How could a ghost have interfered with the soul of a living mortal like Rakusho in such a manner? It's almost like...
この着物を見てわからないのかい
Can you not tell by my clothes?
着物
Your clothes? Kimono!
死神といやこの柄だろオーダーメイドだよオーダーメイド
This is the quintessential attire of a Grim Reaper. Did you really not notice the pattern? Mine was made to order, I'll have you know. I don't know, those don't look like spider lilies, ma'am.
私はどうも才能があるやら巡り合わせがあったやらでちょいと不思議な力もらってね
I had talent and met the right people, so I ended up being given a bit of a mysterious power.
おっちんじまってからは一応死神ってもうやらせてもらってるわけさ。
Well, dang it. There goes my plans.
In other words, I've been living as a Grim Reaper ever since my death.
I don't have talent or connections.
死神。幽霊を超えた力はそういうことだったのね。
A Grim Reaper. That would certainly explain why you have more power than any ghost.
The woman proudly holds her head up high and begins laughing. Is it ohoho? Yes!
そうよ、そうよね。私がそこらの幽霊と同じわけないじゃないか。
Yes, you could say I'm a bigger deal than some measly ghost.
だってほら私はあの世の試験で最難関と呼び声の高い死神免許試験を一発で通った秀才なんだからね。
Are they just foreshadowing that they're gonna do a Bleach collab at some point? I hope Toshiro's in it.
After all, I'm so talented that I only needed one try to pass the afterlife's most difficult test, the Grim Reaper license exam.
試験だ？そんなもんがあるってのかい？
What? Is there really an exam for that? Guys, I don't think you should just be bantering with this ghost when you're like on a time limit.
そこのところは後でおし
Yeah,
りさ
there
ん
you
に
go.
聞いてみましょう。
Let's just ask Osiris later.
やだね。本職に改めるなんて野暮ってもんだよ。冗談も楽しめないのかい？
Oh, come on. No need to ruin the fun. Do you run to a professional to ask about every joke you hear?
わざわざこっちの世界に来たんなら少しは興味を持ちなってのさ。
You should have never come to this place. But you might as well take an interest in it now that you're here.
そこまで言うなら聞かせてもらうけどね。
Alright then. Answer me this.
そこら中にあるあのろうそく。あれはやっぱり人間の命の形なんだろ？
These candles around us all represent people's lives, don't they?
だったらそいつを無視してお師匠の命を奪うってのはルール違反なんじゃないのかい？
Isn't it against the rules to ignore Master Rakusho's lifespan and take his soul?
なあ、その辺のとこはっきりとさせといてくんないとやりづらくって。
Come on. I really want to clear that up, so I...
あのね、聞けば何でも答えてくれると思ったら大間違いだよ。
For goodness sake. Do you really think I'm just going to answer your every question?
はあ？興味持てって言ったくせに。
What? But you're the one who said to show more interest.
難しいことは聞くなっつう落語的な匂いがプンプンすんべ。
This feels like one of those Rakugo stories where you aren't supposed to question the details.
こっちはね、よしなにってな感じでやってんだから突っ込むんじゃないよ。もう。
We take a casual attitude towards these sort of things. Don't come in here and try to poke holes in them.
元幽霊だか死神だか知んないけどね。なんでお師匠の魂を奪うってのさ。
Fine then. Whether you're a ghost or a Grim Reaper, or what have you, why do you want our master's soul?
それは簡単な話さ。
Oh no.
正体を持とうって約束をしたんだよ。
The grave.
Now that's a question I can answer. It's because we made a promise to get married.
Seeing the alluring woman's blush, Rocco tilts her head in confusion.
私はお師匠とずーっと一緒に暮らしてきたけんども、一度もんな話は聞いたことねっぺ。
I've been living with Master Rakusho for a while now, but I've never heard him talk about you.
あんた、いつから幽霊やってんのけ？
How far back did you die exactly?
そうさね。永遠とも言える長い時間さ。
How far back, you ask? Very far back. An eternity ago, even.
だば、お師匠が生まれる遠の昔に死んでんだべ。だったら顔見知りのはずがねえべ。
So before he was even born then.
I don't believe you even knew him.
その見立ては合ってるよ。でもね、男女の仲ってのは杓子定規とはいかないものなのさ。
That's right. I didn't. But there are more ways for passion to bloom between men and women than you can possibly imagine.
あなたと楽勝さんの間に一体何があったっていうの？
And what exactly is it that happened between you and Rakusho? Do tell.
楽勝師匠の執着とも言える愛が私の心を震わせたのさ。
Master Rakusho's obsessive love melted my heart. As she thinks of Rakusho, the alluring woman's cheeks become flushed with red.
大酒飲みで博打好きで女好きどうしようもない男だけどさ、根はとっても繊細なのよ。
He may seem like a drunk, dice-loving, good-for-nothing womanizer, but at heart, he's a truly sensitive man.
そんな彼がポロリとこぼした本音に私はキュンとしちまったの。
When he opened up to me, letting out the feelings he'd never show anyone else, I felt my heart skip a beat.
You're dead, you don't have a heart.
どんな人にも愛情を持って接し、どんなことにでも情熱を傾ける本当に立派な男だけどさ。
He is a strong-willed man, passionate about everything he does and everyone he meets.
私に甘える時なんさ。まるで赤ん坊のようで可愛いのなんのって。
But when he's alone with me, when there's nobody watching us, oh, he's just as cute as a baby.
Overwhelmed by the subject matter, Rako starts to lose her composure until Makura gently covers her ears. Oh no! She's going into detail about it.
Oh, the way he touches me.
身内のこんな話は聞きたかないよね。
Well, that's a mental image none of us needed.
あらそう？私は大好きよ、恋バナ。
Lady Grey, no! Ow! See?
Really? Personally, I'd love to hear more.
まったく。だがこたびは怪我の巧妙か。
Jeez, I can't believe you, Harley. I suppose your laziness worked out in the end.
As Makura, Lady Grey, and Rako are trying to figure out how to get Rakusho's soul back, Harley is hard at work in the world of the living. He's dead.
大丈夫ですか？
Are you alright? No, he's dead.
ちょっと疲れるだけだから。
Yeah, just tired.
あ、これ約束の。
Here's your payment.
Lyria gives Harley the snack he requested, and the Bnui starts munching on it happily.
楽勝師匠の執着とも言える愛が私の心を震わせたのさ。
Oh no, everyone's hearing about it. Wait, yeah, the Shinigami doesn't know people are listening in, so she's gonna be super graphic about it. And then everyone's just gonna watch in terror.
Master Rakusho's obsessive love melted my heart,
とか言ってたよ。
is what she said.
執着？なんだって楽勝は大昔に死んだ相手に執着してたんだ？
Obsessive? Why would he be so obsessed with someone who died so long ago?
それに楽勝が長いこと入れ上げてたのはうつせみくらいだったんじゃねえのか？
And wasn't he busy obsessing over Utsusemi anyway? Ow, I bit my lip again.
わっちが言うのも変でありんすが、楽勝師匠は生粋の女好きだが、根は一途でありんしたよ。
It's an odd thing for me to say, but although Rakusho was always a womanizer, I find it hard to believe he ever truly fell for anyone besides me.
うつせみの墓だって信じて他人の墓に何度もお参りに行くくらいだもんな。
Yep, there it is.
Yeah. He was so head over heels for you that he kept visiting a stranger's grave thinking it was yours.
ミーさん、それじゃないですか？
Wait, Vern, you might be onto something.
そのお墓の本当の主があの幽霊さんだった
There we go.
か？
Nice. You connected the dots, Lyria. I'm proud of you. You get extra snacks when we get back to the ship.
What if that was the ghost's grave?
Ghost's grave.
つまりワッチのものだと思い続けていた墓に楽勝師匠が愛をささやき続けて
Which would mean he was whispering words of love to her spirit, thinking it was mine.
それを勘違いしたか。
Causing-
なるほどな。
Causing her to become confused. That certainly makes sense.
となればワッチにも責任の一端がありっすね。
I mean, it's mostly like the place you worked at that's to blame.
If that's the case, then I suppose I'm partially to blame for all this.
何か手がかりがあるかもしれねえし、唐ひわ屋に行って墓の場所を聞いてみようぜ。
Let's go to Siskin's perch and ask where the grave is. We might find some clues.
うん。乗りかかった船だ。世も同行しよう。
I guess I might as well tag along.
With that, the captain's crew heads off to the red light district. Gran, Lyria, are you old enough to be there? Right? I looked it up last stream. I had a faint idea as to what it was, but I didn't know it was just that. Origami! We're gonna hail the origami Korigami. Because all the other songs are Borigami.
楽勝師匠に教えた墓の場所だったら花街の裏手にある
The grave I showed Rakasho? The cemetery itself is just outside the red light district, but
具体的にどの墓かって言われるといやあの時はこっちも必死だったもんですいません
as far as the specific tombstone goes, I was kind of at my wit's end, so I'm sorry, but I have no idea.
Oh, it's next to someone's dog or something.
Aw, that's nice.
Yeah, origami's very cute. I like it. I remember I'd always be folding paper cranes in class, not listening to the lesson, but still getting good marks on the test anyways. It's like then I would fold up my test papers into origami, and then my parents would get mad at me. The crew members head to the cemetery, but are immediately overwhelmed by the number of graves. Jeez, how many dead people are there here?
おいおいおい、この中から探し出せってのか。
Holy moly! How are we supposed to find it?
めまいがするな。
I feel a headache coming on.
Oh, take some Tylenol.
それでも早くしないとマコラさんたちが
Still, we have to hurry, or the others will be in trouble.
楽勝師匠の話を思い返せば隣は愛犬のポチのお墓でそのまた隣は白空戦争を戦った英雄だったはず
He actually did remember.
Let me think. He said that it's next to a grave for a dog named Pochi, which itself was next to one for a heroic fighter from the war.
Do all like the tombstones like look the same? So what if someone's goldfish dies?
よし、手分けして探そうぜ。
Got it. Let's split up and start looking.
I rented out an entire I rented out an entire Egyptian pyramid for my goldfish, Finnegan. The crew members start searching for a tombstone matching the assistant's description, but find the process painstakingly slow. Painstakingly slow.
もう少し手がかりがあればいいんですけど
It'd be nice if we had another clue.
そうでありんすね。となれば4と
It would, indeed. I guess that means you're up, Harley.
何？
What? Just seeing this portrait of the bunny just lying down like he's dead is so funny.
死にさらせ！この程度。
Oh, the girls are fighting. Makura paces back and forth, frustrated that she can do nothing but watch the fight.
なんて無力なんだよ、あたいってやつは。
Ah, why am I so useless?
4とからかい？
Is that from her? That's like the ringtone. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, hello?
あちらでは今、あの幽霊の墓を探しているようなのですが、何か手がかりになる情報はないかと。
Yes. It seems they're searching for the ghost's grave on the other side, but they need more clues.
何かって？ラッコ姉さん、どうだい？
Well, that's not very specific. Do you have anything, Rocco?
墓ってだって私も行ったことは
Oh
ね
yeah.
えし。
Did he tell you where it was?
I mean, I've never seen it, but
でも足しげく通ってたってんならピッカピカに磨いてる気がすんで。
if he was going there so often, it's gotta be all clean and polished.
Well, plot twist. That lady on like TikTok or something that cleans up graves just visited this island and has cleaned up every last grave on the island. Bam!
お師匠ああ見えて綺麗好きだもんで。あと
Our master likes tidying things up more than you would expect. Oh, and one more thing.
うつせみだよのお墓だって信じてたんならお土産は欠かせねえべ。
If he thought it was Utsusemi's grave, he definitely would have left her something.
楽勝師匠からもらったお土産？
Well, yeah, to be fair, I saw it on Twitter, so I don't know if it's actually a TikTok. But like she went viral cuz you know, she was cleaning up graves and also like kind of trying to like figure out who the person was. But yeah. No, people were like, "Oh, she's defiling the grave and stuff." But no, she's like cleaning it. It's not like she's like leaving anything there that wasn't there before.
He would have left her something?
お師匠さんは花街に行くときにお土産を欠かさないらしいんだ。
I mean, yeah, if you look up like grave cleaner lady, then maybe you'll find it. I'll try and find it and post it in like the link chat in the Discord.
Yeah. Apparently he made a point of never going to the red light district without a gift.
だからね、二人の間で何か印象深いものはなかったかって。
She said to ask if there was anything in particular that would have meant a lot to the two of you.
印象深いものでありんすか？
Something that would have meant a lot, you ask.
いくら一途に思われようともただの客か。
I suppose that no matter how deep his passion was, to you the man was nothing but a customer. Struggling to remember her time with Rakusho, Utsusemi finally arrives at one particular memory. Good day, my beloved Utsusemi.
ああ、静かにしておくんなんし。こちとら二日酔いで頭に響くんだ。
Could you keep your voice down? I have a terrible hangover.
あれより今日はただその可愛い顔を見るついでに土産を渡しにな。
My bad, my bad.
Ah! You're gonna need a drink. Need a drink. You're gonna need a drink. Drink. Suck it up.
Oh, thank you. I will suck it up. Oh. Ah. My bad, my bad. I'm just dropping by to see your cute face and give you a present.
おや、綺麗な折り紙。
My, what pretty paper.
巡業先で見かけてよ。それでパッと思い出したんだ。
I found it during my travels and thought of you immediately.
セミちゃん、折り紙好きだったよなって。俺すごいっしょ。
I remember that you like origami. I'm such a thoughtful gentleman, wouldn't you agree? Disregarding Rakusho's self-aggrandizing remark, Utsusemi starts folding the paper with practiced technique.
ほら、お礼の鶴でありーす。
Here, have a crane in return.
ヤッホー、ありがとよ。
Oh, Rakusho probably did that thing where you like fold 1,000 paper cranes, or like 999, and after the 1,000th crane you like make a wish.
でもすっげえな。折り紙でこんな見事な鶴を折っちまうんだもんな。
And what a crane it is! I can't believe you cracked into something so beautiful from mere paper.
大げさでありーすよ。
Flattery won't get you anywhere.
折り紙。
Origami. Utsusemi scans the graveyard looking for a tombstone with some kind of origami placed before it.
あった。
Sorry. I found it.
綺麗な折り鶴。でも少し古めかしいような。
That's a beautiful crane. Beautiful, but so old.
まさかあの時の鶴を5章大事に持っていただなんてね。
Unbelievable. He actually held on to it, even after all this time.
お、隣の墓にポチって書いてあるぜ。ってことはこの墓で間違いなさそうだな。
Hey, look! The next grave over says Pochi. This must be the one.
掃除が行き届いてはいるが劣化が著しい。いつの時代のものか。
It certainly is clean, but incredibly worn down as well. I wonder how old it really is. Hoping to feel out the remnants of the name that was once carved into it, Osiris runs her fingers across the gravestone. After a few moments, however, she suddenly freezes.
ピンからのお嬢だと。
What? Ocho, the High Roller?
どうしたんだ？知ってるやつなのか？
What's wrong? That's someone you know? Wait, isn't that like the ranking system?
はるか昔のことなのでな。とんと忘れておったわ。
You could say that. It's been so long, I'd almost forgotten her.
まさか落語の黎明期に生きた人間が関わっているとはな。
To think that our soul thief was someone who bore witness to the birth of Rakugo. Excited by the surprising result of their search, Osiris turns her mind towards distant memories. Okay. Okay, but it's ad breaked.
Wait! Oops, I started chapter 5. Oh geez, no wonder there's an ad break upcoming soon. Oh well. Whoops. I usually start the ad break at the end of each chapter. To rest. Let's see. Mom brought home quite a few snacks. So if I ever get hungry, I can just crawl out of my room and get one of those. So we should be good. Also, this is chapter 5. So we shouldn't take too long for this. I really don't know what happened last time though, with why my back started hurting. Yeah, we'll just wait for a bit. I'll check my twisted butterfly. should be back, so let's press forward. Well, hey, maybe I was just having so much of a good time I didn't notice. We went to the next chapter.
The grave that Rakusho had so obsessively visited belonged to Ocho the High Roller, a woman who had lived during the dawn of Rakugo.
オシリスさんはピンカラのお嬢さんとお知り合いだったんですか？
So you knew this Ocho?
いや、直接の知り合いではなかったが、当時有名人だったのだ。
Not personally, but she was quite famous at the time.
何せ希代の名人と謳われた初代アッパレテ楽勝師匠と初体を持ったのだからな。
She was married to the original Apparatai Rakusho, who was heralded far and wide as the greatest storyteller of the age.
I mean, if he was the first one, then of course he would be the greatest storyteller of the age, right?
初代？
The original?
アッパレテ楽勝というのは本名ではなく芸名だ。
Indeed. Apparatai Rakusho is a stage name.
落語では名人と謳われた人物の名跡を代々受け継ぐことで
Renowned Rakugo performers pass their names down to their apprentices, who in turn pass them down to their own.
その話し家の腕や価値を担保していると言ってもよかろう。ちなみに今は17代目。
You could say that the practice uses the master's fame to help the apprentices get a leg up. Our Rakusho is the 17th, by the way.
貴様らには変なおっさんにしか見えぬだろうが、由緒正しき名跡なのだぞ。
I'm sure that you just see him as a weird middle-aged man, but he's part of a prestigious lineage. He is also a weird middle-aged man, but...
まあ、あのダメダメな様子を見てると、確かにそんな立派な印象はねえな。
You know, I never would have guessed he's that important a figure given how he acts.
I mean, his, kimono is pretty cool looking.
年下でも姉さんと呼んだり、落語の世界には不思議な決まり事が多いんですね。
The world of Rakugo sure is filled with strange customs, like having someone younger than you as your senior.
After taking a moment to collect herself, Osiris begins to speak.
今から数百年前、ピンカラのお蝶はこの島で手広く賭場を開いていたバクト。
Several centuries ago, Ocho the High Roller was a gambler who ran several dens on this island.
そしてそんな彼女の賭場に入り浸っていたのが初代の楽勝だ。
The original Rakusho was one of her most frequent customers.
切符のいいバクトの姉さんとお調子者の話か。
She was a cavalier gambler, and he was an up-and-coming storyteller. Could I be any more obvious?
共通点である酒と博打で急接近した二人はあれよあれよという間に初体を持つことになった。
After bonding over their shared interest,
oh wait, there's a filter in this.
drinking and betting, they found themselves married in no time flat.
本当に仲睦まじい二人でな。他の話し家や落語ファンの羨望の的となっていた。
The two of them were so inseparable that their romance was the envy of gamblers and Rakugo fans alike.
けれど、その幸せは長くは続かなかった。
Their happiness, however, was short-lived.
やだよ、やぶい先生の煎じ薬は効きやしないってば。
No more medicine. That quack silly brew won't do anything for me.
病は気からってんだ。信じて飲めば効くに違いねえよ。
Oh, he's Naruto.
Don't you start talking like that. Just believe it. I'm sure you'll get better.
自分の体のこと自分がよくわかってるよ。私はもう長くは持たないのさ。
I understand my own body better than anyone else. I know what's becoming of me.
だからとっととあの世に行ってあんたを楽にさせてやれよ。
All that's left to do now is get myself into the afterlife, so I can stop being a weight on your mind.
勝手なこと言うね。俺たちは共に白髪が生えるまでずっと一緒だって約束したろ。
Hey, don't you dare die on me. We promised to be together till the hair on our heads turned silver, didn't we? My hair is already turning silver, just look at me.
できたらよかったんだけどね。
We did, yeah. That sure would have been nice.
弱音を吐くんじゃねえよ。おめえが死んじまったら
No, no.
俺はどうすりゃいいんだ。
Poor choice of words.
Come on, get your spirits up. What am I supposed to do if you die?
一人じゃ生きていけねえよ。
I can't spend the rest of my days alone.
私が死んだら後添えをもらえばいいじゃないか。
Don't be silly. You can just take another wife once I'm dead.
ほらよ、この世にはおめえしか女はいねえ。そう思ってるぜ。
Yeah, right. You're the only woman in this world for me, and I'll swear by that.
あんた、それ本当かい？
Rakusho, are you serious?
あともよ。もしもだぞ。おめえに何かあったとしても、俺はお前を空想になんかしやしねえ。
You bet I am. If, and I mean if, something happens to you, you'll get as proper a funeral as anyone's ever had, for starters.
墓立ててその下に埋めてくる。でよ、俺はおめえのそばで酒を飲むのさ。
I'll bury your ashes under a nice big tombstone, and plop myself down beside it every night and drink by your side.
でもあんたは希代の名人、親兄弟や落語界のお偉いさんが放っておかないだろう。
You're the most famous storyteller there is, though. Your family and the higher-ups of the Rakugo community won't stand for that.
おめえがそこまで俺のことを思ってくれんならどうだい？
All right then. If you're that concerned, how about this?
万が一にも所帯を持たされそうになったら幽霊になって化けて出てきてくれるか？
If it ever looks like I'm going to get married again, promise you'll come back as a ghost and haunt me.
そうすりゃ親兄弟やお偉いさんだけじゃねえ。見合い相手も逃げちまうだろ。
You come back and send my family, the high and mighty old geezers, and even the would-be bride running.
そんな約束をしてすぐのこと、張り詰めていた気が抜けたのか、
Soon
ピン
after,
からの蝶は死んだ。
soon after they made that promise, Ocho passed away, as if she was finally able to let go. Osiris reaches out to the tombstones and gently touches it, her eyes full of sympathy.
そうだ。初代の亡き女房の墓に今の楽勝師匠がお参りとは、なんたる偶然でありんしょう。
So Rakusho was visiting the grave of his predecessor's wife. What an incredible coincidence.
実は二人血縁関係にあったりとかは。
Perhaps they're related by blood in some way?
いや、ファンとして断言しよう。名跡を継いだということ以外接点はない。
Yeah, we don't need Ancestry.com, we can just ask Osiris.
No, nothing connects the two but the lineage of the stage name. As an Aparatai fan, I can guarantee that.
What? Aw, dang it. I accidentally clicked the home button. Shut up. I already collected all the meaningful rewards. Okay, where's the text log? The script to the original.
なればなおさら理解しがとうござりんすな。
That makes the situation feel even more bizarre.
生きているならばまだしも 墓前で愛をささやかれた程度でここまで執着するとは。
It'd be one thing if she were still alive, but for her to become this obsessed just because he professed his love to her grave?
そこまではよもわからぬ。だが先ほどの話には後日談があってな。
I find that mysterious as well. However, I do have one more thing to add to my story.
生涯独身を貫くと思われた初代アッパレ帝楽将はピンカラの王朝の藻が明けるのも待たずして。
It was thought by all that after his wife's death, Aparatai Rakusho would stubbornly remain single for the rest of his life.
初代を持ったのだ。
But he was married again within a year.
あんな約束をしていたのにですか？
Oh my! Even after making that promise?
当時世も顎が外れかけるほど驚いたのを覚えておる。
Indeed. I was so shocked that my jaw hit the floor.
愛だ恋だと甘いことを口にしようとも所詮は夢幻。
How naive of you.
驚くなんて
Oops.
おまはんも純情でありんすね。
Such words of love and passion often turn out to be but ephemeral dreams.
世にそのようなことを言う人間など今までおらなかったわ。愉快であるぞ。
I can't say I've ever met a mortal who described me as naive. You're an interesting woman, Utsusemi. Through the Shikigami rabbits, Makara and Rako hear about Ocho's identity. While watching the fierce battle raging before them, the two apprentices reflect on what they've learned. Lady Grey's been fighting this ghost for who knows how long? Gosh dang. 5-star when?
初代の女房の墓に17代目が墓参り。こりゃ縁か呪いか運命か。
The wife of the first Rakusho suddenly finds the 17th visiting her grave, huh? Grave, huh? Then shall we call this ordeal the result of fate or of a curse?
まあ、事情はどうあれ。あたいらはお師匠を取り返すだけだけどね。
Either way, she's not taking our master away from us.
な。
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oops.
おいおいおい、ちょいとその手を止めてもらおうか、ピンからのお嬢さんよ。
Whoa there, Ocho the High Roller. How about you stay your hand a moment and talk to us? Upon hearing her name, Ocho calmly lowers her scythe.
こりゃ驚いたね。その名を呼ばれるなんて何百年ぶりだろう。
Well now, isn't this a surprise? It's been hundreds of years since I last heard that name.
そう。私はあっぱれて楽勝の妻。ピンからのお嬢さ。
That's right. I am Ocho the High Roller, wife of a Paratai Rakusho.
初代を持ったのは初代じゃないのさ。うちの師匠は関係ないだろ。
Yeah, the first one. Our master has nothing to do with you.
楽勝さんとはそういう関係だったのね。
So that's the missing link we're looking for.
でも楽勝さんが愛をささやいたと言ってもそれは墓前でのこと。
But it was to a grave to which our Rakusho professed his love, not you.
ましてや幽霊となったあなたがそれに応えるなんて。
It's not your place to reciprocate, especially as one who is already dead.
あんたの愛はその背にある。だから振り返るしかない。過去のものなのさ。
Your love is at your back. You can only see it while looking behind you.
でも私は違う。いくつになろうときっかけがあれば掴みに行くよ。幸せになりたいからね。
I'm different. No matter how many years go by, I'll never pass up the chance to be happy.
前向きね。その気持ち自体は応援するわ。
That's quite the positive outlook. Under other circumstances, I'd be cheering you on.
でも楽勝さんはまだ生きているのよ。それをあなたの勝手であの世に連れて行こうなんて。
But in this case, Rakusho is still among the living. You have no right to drag him to the afterlife for the sake of your happiness.
なんとでも言えばいいさ。あんたらに私の気持ちがわかるものか。
Say whatever you please. It's not like you could ever understand how I feel.
事実、ことあるごとに彼は私のそばで酒を飲み愛を語ったのさ。とても優しく深く寄り添ってね。
Time and time again, he came to me and drank by my side, whispering kind words of love.
これぞ運命。時を超えた大いなる愛ってわけさ。
This is fate. A destined romance that spans the ages.
あっちゃー、聞く耳持たないってわけかい。
Yikes. Doesn't sound like she's interested in reasoning with us. Unable to bear Ocho's mirth, Rocco finally speaks up.
いい加減にすっぺー。お師匠が愛をささやいたのはあんたでね。
Enough! He was never even talking to you.
死んだと思い込んでいたカラヒワ屋のうつせみというだべ。
Those words were from Mistress Utsusemi from the Siskin's perch. He thought she was dead. That's it!
あんたはただお師匠に間違えられただけなのに何を言ってんのけ。
How can you say all that when he just mistook your grave for hers? Yeah, wasn't he like also saying her name to the grave too? So this is all your fault, Ocho.
言っちゃったね。
Whoa, he went and said it. After standing perfectly still for a moment, Ocho lets out a deep breath.
そんなこと花から分かってたよ。
I've known that from the start.
分かっててなんで。
Huh? Then why?
一心に愛を注いだ夫に裏切られ世捨て人ならぬ世捨て幽霊となった私の乾ききっていた心が。
My heart was cold and dry after my beloved husband betrayed me. I had given up on life, or rather, on my afterlife.
つやつやのプルップルになるまであんたのお師匠が潤いを与え続けてくれてんだよ。
Ma'am, I do not need to know that. Then your master came to me like a gentle spring, engulfing me in his waters until I remembered what warmth was like.
ありゃ口八丁や出任せじゃない。まさに心の底から紡いだ言葉。本音であり本気の愛さ。
What does that mean? Cajolery? Cajolery. Celery. Okay. Cajolery. Coaxing or flattery, intended to persuade someone to do something. Well, whatever you say. Already on main with this one. This gets Belial's stamp of approval. This gets Belial's 1 rupee of approval. Like when he gave Lunalu that tip. I knew his words were neither cajolery nor bluster, but true proclamations of love. Words from the heart. Words from the soul.
そいつが一心に向けられてたんだ。勘違いしちまうのも無理ないじゃないか。
After being subjected to them for so long, how could I not fall prey to wishful thinking?
惚れたのね、楽勝さんに。
And so, you fell for him.
こりゃ厄介だべ。
Oh no, she's really down bad.
説得できないってんなら腕ずくでと思うけど。
If talking her down is out of the question, then we've no choice but to use force.
相手が摩訶不思議な死神幽霊じゃ、あたいの攻撃はすり抜けちまうし、今回ばかりはどうにも。
But unfortunately, We're dealing with a spectral Grim Reaper from the great beyond. My blades pass through her like a stick through mist. Though frustrated by her dependence on Lady Grey, Makura acknowledges that she must ask even more of the Necromancer.
グレイ姉さん、重ね重ねおんぶに抱っこになっちまうけど、いいかい？
Miss Grey, I've got an idea, but you're the only one with that shot at pulling it off. Will you help me?
仲間でしょ。遠慮なんてしないで。
We're crewmates, are we not? Give me the details.
もしお蝶のお骨があったら、高齢術で蘇らせたりってできるもんかい？
If you had Ocho's bones, would you be able to raise her? As if Makura's words were a revelation from the heavens, Lady Grey clasped her hands and jumps excitedly in place.
そうね、そうよね。初代の楽勝さんがお嬢さんを空想しないって話だったわよね。
Of course, that's it. The original Rakusho supposedly said that he'd give her a proper burial, didn't he?
本当にお墓に埋葬してくれていたら、完璧ではないにしろ、全力を尽くすわ。
So her body should be at her grave in some form. It'll be no true resurrection, but I should be able to raise her. I mean, it's her ashes though, right?
墓を暴くか。人間にとっては不損であり、不敬。倫理にもとる行為であろう。
I mean, hey, it's better motivation than Mr. Krabs had for digging up a grave. So her grave must be dug up. Would that not be a profane, unethical act for you mortals?
それは、
Well, yes, but...
なれば、ここは任せてもらおうか。
Oh, thanks, Osiris. In that case, you need not dirty your hands.
ピンからの蝶に畏敬の念を持って、冥府の王たるよ自らが死者の亡骸を月のもとにさらさん。
With the utmost respect for Ocho the High Ruler, I shall expose her corpse to the moonlight under my authority as ruler of the underworld.
来世で幸福を手にするためにも、現世での憂いを払わねばな。
For her to find true happiness in the next world, we must rid her of the regrets that tie her to this one.
いざ。
Now, let it be done. Osiris recites a short incantation, causing the air around the group to vibrate. A small urn then emerges from the ground below.
さすがは初代楽勝師匠。有言実行とはなんともロマンチックだな。
It seems that Rakusho kept his word. How romantic. Oh. That's a typo.
これでお蝶を現世に蘇らせて。
Now we can raise Ocho back into this world.
ぶん殴ればいいってね。
Oh, wait. It actually has distortion. Okay. And give her a good walloping.
こちらの準備は整っておる。楽勝師匠の魂を取り返せぬなら、とっととこちらへ戻れ。
All is ready on this side. If you cannot reclaim his soul from there, then make your way back with haste.
お蝶を現世で退治すれば、おのずと楽勝師匠の魂も解放されよう。
Should she fall here, Master Rakusho's soul will surely be freed. You bunny talking. Mortal lives are short and fragile. You'd best not tarry in that place.
さてと、これでやることは決まったね。
Gotcha. The path forward is set.
とはいえ、お嬢さんはしつこいわよ。どうやって振りほどけばいいか。
That said, Ocho is no fool. She won't let us go easily.
こうなりゃ出たとこ勝負さ。せいぜい知恵を絞るよ。
Then we'll keep our wits about us and prepare for whatever may come.
その威勢だけは買うけどね。残念ながら手遅れだよ。
I like your confidence, but I'm afraid it's too late for you.
はあ？何言ってんだい？諦めない ない限り勝負は。
Huh? Don't be ridiculous. It's not over until the... What's wrong?
私とグレイさんとやらの力は互角。それはもうよーくわかったよ。でも何か忘れてやしないかい？
I'm well aware that I can't overpower Gray any more than she can me. However, you seem to have forgotten something.
時間かい。
The time limit?
聖者のくせに随分と長居しちまったもんね。
You'll find the price of your stay here quite steep.
昇天仕掛けてるべ。しっかりねえグレイさん。
We're losing her. Get it together, Miss Gray.
川の向こう側で家族が手を振っていたような。
I could see my family waving at me from the other side of the river.
ぶねえ、そいつを渡っちまったら死んじまうとこだったべ。
Well, good thing you didn't cross. You'd be a goner. Ocho the High Roller smiles wryly and points at one of the many candles in the cave.
最初はもっともっと大きかったんだよ。なのにもうあんなに小さく。
There was a great deal of it left at first, but now it burns so low.
よかったね。もう少しで後ろの家族とあの世で暮らせるじゃないか。
I'm glad for you. Just a little longer, and you'll be living happily with your family on the other side.
そんなグレイさんの命がもうすぐ燃え尽きちまうのけ。
Oh no. There's hardly anything left of Miss Gray's lifespan. Rocco approaches the last remnants of the candle, but suddenly trips.
何やってんのさ。人様のろうそくに手出すんじゃないよ。
What do you think you're doing? Be careful around other people's candles.
すまねっぺ。
I'm sorry.
ったくしょうがない子だよ。
My goodness. You're a real handful, you know that? Upon seeing Ocho move to protect Lady Gray's candle, Makura grows suspicious.
これだけ怒るってことはやっぱり間違いない。
Considering how filtered. Considering how angry that made her, she must be telling the truth.
命のろうそくの火が消えればそのろうそくの主の寿命も尽きるってね。
As soon as a candle goes out, the life of its owner ends.
でも引っかかんだよな。王朝にとっちゃグレイ姉さんが一番厄介なはずだろ。
But that doesn't make any sense. Wouldn't she want Miss Gray gone more than anything else now?
なのに勝手に火を消されちまったら困るってことかい？
Is there a reason she can't let anyone's flame die?
てかそもそも命のろうそくの位置が分かってるならその火を消せば済む話。
Come to think of it, if she knew where our candles were, she could have just extinguished them from the start.
なのにそうしないってことはそうしちゃなんないこの世界のルールでなんのかね。
So the fact that she didn't must mean something. This world must have rules that even she has to follow. Makura suddenly comes up with an idea and plants herself down in front of the candles.
グレイ姉さんの命が尽きりゃあたいらも終わりだ。
If Miss Gray's life is about to end, I suppose that's curtains for us.
何を言っとるの。マコラちゃんらしかもね。
What are you saying? It's not like you to give up, Makura.
だってさあたいの攻撃はお嬢さんをすり抜けちまうんだよ。
I know, but... well, my attacks don't do anything to her, do they?
なああたいとラッコ姉さんの命のろうそくもどれだかわかるのかい？
Hey, do you know where our candles are?
やっぱりもう小さくなってんだろ。
They both gotta be pretty small by now, right?
さっきまでの一斉はどこに行ったのやら。
Oh? What happened to all that pluck you had a moment ago? Ocho laughs and points out 2 candles. It's oh again.
あらあらあら、かわいそうにね。
Oh no, it's Ara Ara.
あんたらの命はもう。
Oh dear. My condolences. Your lives are already quite...
あっちゃー、参ったねこりゃ。もうこれっぽっちなのかい。
Those little things? Well now, that's a bitter pill to swallow. Ocho gently strokes Wakusho's soul as she looks down on the disheartened performers.
神気臭いね。自業自得じゃないか。聖者のくせにここまで追いかけてくるからだろう。
No need to whine. You brought this on yourselves. I'm sure you knew this was no place for the living.
白旗を上げても手遅れかい。
Is it too late to wave the white flag?
皇居の憂いを断ちたいからね。ろうそくが燃え尽きるまでここから逃がしやしないよ。
I'm not so naive as to let potential threats out of my grasp. I think I prefer to keep you here until your candles burn out. Makura takes a deep breath, then bows to Ocho.
お嬢さん、あんたに言えた義理じゃねえが、二人を返してやっちゃくれないかい。
I know I'm in no position to ask this, but would you please let these 2 go?
二人？マコラちゃんは？
Just us? But then you'd have to stay.
ちょいと黙っててくんな。あたいは今、お嬢さんと話してる。
Be quiet a moment. I'm talking to Ocho right now. Shocked by the seriousness in Makura's tone, Rocco closes her mouth.
大丈夫、大丈夫よ。
Don't worry. It's all right.
もうすぐ寿命が尽きるってのに、現世に戻ってどうすんだい？
Their lifespans have almost run out. What's the point in sending them back?
どうもこうも、生きてりゃ世話になった相手ってのがいいんだろ。
Well, everyone has people who they care about. People who have done right by them waiting back home.
二人にはさ、そういう人たちに最後の挨拶ってのをさせてやりたいんだよ。
I want to give these 2 a chance to say their final farewells.
年若のラッコ姉さんを守りきれなかったのも、
I failed to protect young Rocco here.
あっぱれ亭一門とは無関係のグレイ姉さんを巻き込んじまったのも、全てあたいの責任だ。
What's more, I dragged Miss Gray into this whole affair. That makes me the one responsible for both of them.
だからどうか。
So please, have a heart?
その気持ちを汲んだとして、私が何か得するかね。
Even supposing I have any sympathy for you, what do I possibly have to gain by allowing that?
得？
What do you have to gain?
おいおいおいおい、得するかだ。まさかあんたが最初に損得を考えると驚きだよ。
Whoa. You're really going to ask me that? I can't say I thought you of all people would be quibbling over profit and loss.
なんだい、随分と突っかかってくるじゃないか。
What's got you in a tizzy? Of course I care about what's best for me.
だってさ、お嬢さんは賭場を開くほどの切符のいいお姉さんだったんだろ。
Well, I thought you were a legendary gambler who ran your own fleet of dens.
そんなお人柄よ。白旗あげてる相手に損得だの得？
How can I expect someone like that to start brooding over risk and reward against an opponent they've got on their knees? Is this conversation going anywhere?
なんつうかさ、粋な計らいがあってしかるべきなんじゃねえかってちょっとだけ思っちゃったもんで。
I thought you'd see this as a moment to show a little grace, but I guess it wasn't to be.
あ、いや、そっか。お嬢さんは今や死神様。
あ、
バクトじゃなく元か元バクト。
Of course. You're a Grim Reaper now. I should have been treating you as a former gambler. Makura's provocative cajoling causes Ocho to go in red in the face until her veins are visible.
よーし、そこまで言われたんじゃ仕方ないね。
Alright then, if that's how you want to play.
いいよ、そこの二人見逃してやるよ。現世で束の間の別れを惜しんできな。
Go right ahead. Those two are free to leave. Spend whatever time you have left wishing your farewells in the land of the living.
本当ですか。さすが敏感王朝。よっ、粋な計らい。
Really? That's Ocho the High Roller for you. Your mercy knows no bounds.
あとはのんびりとあんたの命のろうそくが燃え尽きるのを待つとするかね。
Now, I suppose all that's left is to wait and watch your lifespan burn away. Even as the Grim Reaper looks down at her with eyes full of malice, Makura unfalteringly stares back at her.
Hora, あんたら聞いてたろ？とっとと帰った帰った。
Wish I kindled hearing. Probably. Well, didn't you hear me? Get going already.
お嬢さん、あんたまだ何か隠してないかい？
Hold on. Are you hiding something?
やだね、疑り深いじゃないのさ。
Come now. Why you be so suspicious?
Why be so suspicious?
You'll hurt my feelings.
このウサギ耳がお嬢さんの猫なで声をキャッチしたもんでね。
My apologies. These rabbit ears of mine just happened to pick up the deception in your voice.
別に無事に戻れたらいいなってそう思っただけじゃないか。
Oh, it's nothing so serious. I was just hoping that they'd be able to make it.
現世に戻るまでの時間すら危ういってのかい？
You mean they're that short on time?
そうだね。お弟子さんはまあともかく、グレイさんはどうだろうね。
Well, the little apprentice will probably be fine. Gray, on the other hand.
座して死を待つよりはいでて活路を求めんでしょ。
Even so, it's better than staying here and waiting for death, isn't it?
いい根性してんじゃないのさ。ほんと友達になりたかったよ。
You've really got some guts. Are you sure we couldn't have been friends?
やっぱ納得いかないね。
I can't accept this. Makura slaps her own thigh and sits back down on the ground.
現世に戻って世話になった相手に礼を言わせたいっつうその思いに対して。
This wasn't the deal. I thought you would let them go back to say their farewells and thank yous.
お嬢さんは答えてくれたんじゃなかったのかい？
I thought we had your sympathy.
なのに現世に戻れるかどうかは運次第だなんてそんな博打みてえな。
But now you tell us that it's a gamble and I'll even make it?
そんな中途半端なもん粋な計らいでもなんでもねえ。あんた一体どういう了見してんだい？
This conversation is kind of dragging on a little bit.
パパパパ愚痴をこぼすんじゃないよ。
I'm pretty sure the candles would have burned out by now.
何する気だい？
持ってんだろ？
何を？
何をって新しい命のろうそくさ。
そんなもの落語の中の話じゃないか。
What? Do you think we're in a Rakugo story?
またまた。だってほら懐からろうそくが顔出してるし。
Ocho instinctively moves her hand to cover the sleeve that Makura is pointing at, but quickly realizes that nothing is sticking out at all.
小ずるいね、あんた。
Why, you tricky...
やっぱあるんだね。
So okay, so that was all together to reveal that she had candles?
死神なんていうネタを作った話家はこの生と死の狭間の世界によほど通じてたのかね。
Yes. It seems that the storyteller who wrote Shinigami must have known a thing or two about this place. Ocho dramatically pulls a candle out of her sleeve and grins teasingly at Makura.
持ってたらどうだってんだい？
But in any case, so what if I do have some?
部長さん頼む、燃えさしのろうそくだって構わねえ。二人が現世に戻れるようどうか。
Ocho, please. I won't ask for brand new candles. Just give them both enough time to make it back to the world of the living.
さーてどうしようかな。
Okay, no, now we're back to this.
どうかあたいの顔を立てちゃくれないかい。
まあね、たかがろうそくの一本ぐらいくれ。
どうもこうもこうして頭を下げてるじゃないのさ。
ああ、そうだったそうだった。そしたらまあ顔を立てるしかないのかね。
Ocho gleefully drags her decision-making out until Makura finally loses her patience.
おうおうおうおう、さっきからおとなしくしてりゃなんだこれちゃん。下手に出てる上にこっちには時間もねえにもかかわらずまたしてもじらしにじらして時間を使うか。もう芝居どころじゃねえ。腹立った。
What were you trying to achieve, Makura?
座長、それ今バラしたらダメなやつだよ。
でもすごいわ。ちょっと短気が過ぎたけれどうまく情報を引き出したわ。
なあ、あん人調子に乗っていろんなこと教えてくれたべ。さすがウサギ屋一座の看板女優。
All she discovered was that they had candles.
しばいたケチな真似をしやがって。
You bastard. I should have known you were full of shit.
だがそれを知った以上この命のろうそくは渡しやしないよ。ここで勝手に脳だれ死にな。
In any case, now that I know your game, you can give up any hope of controlling this candle from me. You all might as well lie down right here and wait for death.
何言ってやがんで。あんたもバクトだっつう矜持を今でも胸に秘めてんだろ。
Don't you have any pride?
だったら時間稼ぎで寿命を減らすような姑息な手で勝ちを拾いに行くんじゃねえ。ああやだやだ、何が切符のいいお姉さんだよ。こんな丸田んぼが丸田んぼ。
今のって悪口なのかしら。
目も鼻もねえ義理人情もわからないやつって意味で罵倒してんだべ。
Logs don't have eyes or noses and don't understand basic decency.
ピンとこないわ。
どうした？図星で何も言い返せねえってか。こんな白くの裏。
Bottom of a 4? What?
白くの裏？
Okay.
てめえはサイコロの裏がお似合いだ。死の裏は3、6の裏はピン。締めて3ピン。
So she's calling her a 3? She's saying that the bottom of the dice are good enough for her. And when you roll a 4, there's the side that's facing down.
下っ端野郎的な意味合いを込めてるんだべ。
Oh. You should have called her bottom of a 3 then, because then she'd be a 4.
やっぱりピンとこないわ。
ここまでコケにされたら黙ってらんないね。
Ocho raises her scythe and prepares to let it down on Makura's head.
おおおお、あたいの攻撃が通じないの分かっててそれかい。まあいいよ、その大釜で刻みたけりゃ刻めってんだ。
Oh, she's trying to like get her to kill her, but she can't because that would be breaking the rules.
死んだらあんたの名を極楽でも地獄でもあの世でも全力で吹聴してやる。
She's gonna make a call out post on her afterlife.com.
金からの王朝は正々堂々とやり合えないパッチモンバクトの卑怯者だってね。
口八丁これ極まれる。さすがは話し家の弟子だよ。ペラペラペラペラペラペラ。よーし、あんたの買ってやるや。あら。
Whether due to Makura's skill or Ocho's short temper, the Grim Reaper finally falls for the Divine Rabbit's scheme. Which I still don't fully understand. Gambler versus actress. Addict actors?
ここまで私を怒らせたんだ。どう始末をつける気だい？
Congratulations. You've made me angry enough to challenge you. Now, how exactly are we settling this?
決まってんだろ。消防市でその始末をつけようじゃないのさ。
Need you even ask? We're going to play a round of Choboichi.
マコラちゃん
Makura?
あんた、せっかくのチャンスを棒に振る気かい？私はバクトだよ。
I give you a chance and that's what you choose? Have you forgotten I'm a gambler?
なーに、その鼻っ柱叩き寄ってやるよ。
So what? You won't be so prideful when I'm done with you. Seeing the fire in Makura's eyes, Ocho stops laughing and prepares to face her seriously.
あんたの覚悟、受けて立つよ。
Alright then, let's play.
大丈夫かしら。
I hope this is a good idea.
初代の宇野神は博打の神様ってぐれ強かったんだべ。
The first Divine Rabbit was called the God of Gambling.
そんな初代に憧れてマコラちゃんは日頃からサイコロを持ち歩いてんだども。
And Makura looks up to her so much so she carries a die around every day.
それじゃ
That sounds promising.
いや、はっきし言って博打の才能はね。
You'd think. But unfortunately, she just wasn't born with talent for it.
いや、むしろ絶望的だべ。
To be honest, she's a downright terrible gambler.
え、何よそれ。じゃあなぜ博打で勝負なんか？
What? Then why did she challenge her to a dice game?
さするに。
Well, knowing Makura...
ただの意地？
Oh no, she's just being stubborn?
大
That
丈
was your
夫。
plan?
ビシッと勝って命のろうそくをたんまりと奪ってみせるよ。
Don't worry. I'm going to go win all the candles we could ever need from her.
マクラちゃん、無謀と勇気を履き違えないで。
Makura, don't confuse foolhardiness for bravery.
なーに、人間の才能ってのはバンと跳ねる瞬間があんのさ。
Oh sure, that's what they all
今がその時だ
say.
とあたいは思うよ。
Yeah, I'll get an SSR in the next pull. Doesn't happen. Hey, sometimes people's talents just suddenly awaken, you know? I'm pretty sure I feel one of those moments coming up for me. Despite the misgivings of her companions, Makura cheerfully starts stretching out her wrists.
で、あんたが勝ったら何が欲しいんだい？あたいらの命かい？
Anyway, what do you want if you win? Our lives?
そんなもの花から欲しかないよ。私が欲しいのは楽勝師匠だけ。
I couldn't care less about your lives. All I want is Master Rakusho.
だからそうだね。向こうに残してきた楽勝師匠の体を
Let's see.
同じ墓に葬ってくれるかい？
How about you have his remains buried with mine?
お安いご用だよ。
Easy.
そんな勝手なことを。
She can't promise that.
こうなっちまった以上マコラちゃんに託すしかね。
At this point,
We just have to leave everything to her.
Oh, thanks for the hydrant. I don't know why this cutscene is taking so long.
As Rocco and Lady Grey look on, the Chobuichi showdown between Makura and Ocho begins.
なぜそうなるでありんす？
She did what?
でもまっすぐに勝負って感じがマコラさんらしいですよね。
Still doesn't sound like Makura to face her head on like that.
ヨントよ。2番弟子に声援を送れ。必ず勝てと。
Harley, give the second apprentice a message from us. Tell her, win no matter what.
風紀を読め。
She's holding the dead rabbit. Read the room. Into the hydrate. I also forgot we needed an ad break. Holy heck. Why? My brain like turned off halfway through that conversation they were having in that last segment. What happened? Oh. There we go. Okay. Makura pulls out a die and a teacup. Where'd she get the teacup?
こいつで勝負といこうか。
Let's use these.
ほう、準備がいいじゃないか。
Oh, quite well prepared, aren't you? Ocho picks up the cup with her right hand and holds the die in between the fingers of her left.
さあ、入ります。
Let's begin. In the blink of an eye, Ocho rolls the die into the cup and covers it.
やるじゃないのさ。
Well, now, that's pretty impressive.
完全に飲まれたべ。
She's already getting overwhelmed.
蝶なら私が、パンならあんたが親ってことでいいかい？
If it's even, then I roll. Odd, then you do it. Sound good?
もちろんよ。
Absolutely. Ocho smirks and lifts up the cup. Underneath of the die is revealed to have a 2.
それじゃあ私が親ってことで。
Right then. I suppose I'll be doing the honors.
ちょいと松原、あんたほどの腕前なら最初から蝶が出るように伏せたんでねえか？
Yeah, you said after you threw the dice. Hold it right there. With how good you are, couldn't you have known it was gonna be even?
やだね。イチャモンつけんのかい？
Are you really going to start making demands?
正々堂々とやってほしい。そう思ってるだけだべ。
I just want a fair game, that's all.
勘ぐられんのも面倒だからね。親はあんたに譲るよ。それでいいかい？
Well, it wouldn't do to have you cry foul after the fact, I suppose. You roll, rabbit.
ラック姉さん。これ以降は口を挟んじゃいけないよ。
Don't interfere any further, Rocco.
あたいとお嬢さんの一騎打ちなんだからね。
This is between me and her.
な、
Yeah,
私たちの命もかかってるのだけれど。
is it? Wait, is it? Our lives are on the line too.
それじゃあ。
All right then. Makura picks up the cup in her left hand and the die in her right. Clumsily tossing the die into the cup, she then flips it over just as Ocho had. Or at least she thinks she does. But the die actually misses the cup and comes to a stop right in front of it, completely visible to all but the divine rabbit.
さあ、一世一代の勝負といくよ。
All right, let's get this show on the road.
マコラちゃん。
Hey,
黙っててくんな。
silence, please.
そうじゃないのよ。ねえ、マコラちゃんの。
Hold on a moment. Makura, you've...
お静かに。
No comments from the peanut gallery. Ma'am!
ねえあんた、あの二人はね。
You idiot. They're trying to...
お嬢さん、この子に及んであんたまでおしゃべりするつもりかい？
Don't tell me even you're feeling chatty right now, Ocho.
あ、いや、そういうことじゃ。
No, you're missing the...
あたいらの命をかけた勝負はこの壺皿の中だ。
Right here in this cup, I've got what'll determine whether us three live or die.
迷ってんなら口を動かすんじゃなく、
So,
直感を働かせな。
so stop running your mouth and bet on it. Makura forces all present into silence with her intensity. Completely unaware of how Ocho sees plain as day that she rolled a 1.
本当にいいんだね。あんたら全員の命がかかってんだよ。
You sure about that? Your lives are on the line after all.
今のあたいにゃ、爆災に恵まれた初代宇野神が乗り移ってんのさ。
I can feel the first divine rabbit and her legendary talent residing in me right now.
勝つ気しかしないね。
There's no way I can lose.
さあ、とっとと反応。
Now stop dawdling and place your bet. Ocho finally responds to Makura's energetic prodding with a bellow.
瓶に貼った
Then I bet 1.
よし針が決まったとなりゃこの壺皿を
Alright then, let's see what...
その前にこの看板のピンはしまっておいでと
But first, let's just get rid of this little advertising die. Pretending nothing is wrong, Makura picks up the die in front of the cup and puts it away.
ちょっと待ちななんでその看板のピンってのは
Okay, oh, okay, so it was, she duped her. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. Hold up. What the heck do you mean by an advertising die?
やだなそのまんまの意味さ団子屋には団子屋のよろず屋にはよろず屋の看板があるだろ
Huh? I mean what I said. Dango stalls have their banners, knick-knack shacks have their place cards, and gamblers have their advertising die.
そんなの卑怯じゃないのさ
That's ridiculous. You trickster.
卑怯何言ってんだよあたいは花から言ってんじゃないか
Yeah,
勝負は壺皿の中だってね
I figured. I figured she would do something like this. We're betting on the die that's... Trickster? I told you from the start that we're betting on what's in the cup.
それは
Well,
それに王朝さんあんたサイコロが壺皿から飛び出してるってあたいに教えなかったろ
I mean, on that part, you kind of cut her off.
and to boot, you never said anything to me about the die being outside of it, did you?
いやそれはあんたが飛べ
Yeah, because you wouldn't...
言い訳は結構そういう了見でバクトを名乗るた恥ずかしくないのかい
No excuses. Do you think that's any way for a legendary gambler to behave?
At this point, she's just gonna kick them out of the spirit world and give them like a giant candle so that she never has to see them ever again.
なあどうなんだいピンからの王朝さんや
Well, do you, Ocho the High Roller? Makura's spirited soapboxing finally causes Ocho to admit defeat.
あんたの言う通りだよこりゃ真剣勝負だ
You've got me there. This was a serious game.
サイコロが飛び出してるってもう一度振れってそう言えばよかったのに
I should have just said that you messed up and needed to roll again.
ピンにかけさせたってことはその壺皿の中はしてやられたよ
The fact that you got me to bet on one means that the die in there must be... What a gutsy gambit.
バクトとして情けねえことしちまったよこの勝負私の負けだ
I've embarrassed myself as a gambler. Victory is yours. Ocho takes several candles from her sleeve and lays them down in front of Makura.
好きなだけ持っていきな
Take as many as you want.
マコラちゃんやったべ
You did it, Makura!
ほんと心臓に悪いわ
I almost had a heart attack there.
何言ってんだいあんたらもグルだろ
What's that supposed to mean? You were in on it the whole time, weren't you?
この娘には爆災がないだとか私にすり込んだじゃないのさ
Your little skit is what made me think she was a poor gambler.
いや本当のことなんだども
No, I was being serious.
信じてはいたけれどね
I believed in her, but not in her skills.
あんたらも騙されてたのかいやるね
She's not even mad, she's just impressed and confused.
Huh? What? So she had you tricked too? Not bad.
勝負はあたいの勝ちってことなんで
Well, now that the winner is decided,
Makura picks up the cup, revealing that there was no dye under it.
待って待って待って。じゃあ壺皿の前に転がったサイコロは何だったんだい？
Hold on, hold on. Then what was that dye in front of the cup?
何ってそりゃ看板でも何でもない。壺皿に入れ損ねちまったサイコロだよ。
So, she did mess up, but she spinned it in her advantage? Okay. No advertising dye, that's for certain. It was just a dye that I messed up getting in the cup.
いやー、焦ったのなんのって。あははは。
Man, I really panicked there.
それじゃあさっきのは全部はったりだったってことかい？
You're telling me all that just now was a bluff?
よっ、うさぎよ。
Lepus True represent!
はったりと聞き捨てならね
A bluff? Why, nothing of the sort.
よっ、ほら、さあ。
え。命をかけた一世一代の
That,
芝居だよ。
that, my dear audience, was the performance of a lifetime.
よっ、社長、全空一。
Lepus represent. Best in disguise.
Ow. My swollen lip is limiting access to my high pitch. With boastful theatrics, Makura overwhelms Ocho into a moment of stupefied silence. Though she had already admitted defeat, Ocho becomes furious upon learning of Makura's deception.
正々堂々じゃなかったのかいな。
I thought this was supposed to be a fair game, you rotten windbag!
あんたはバクトであたいは役者。互いの領分で正々堂々。
And a fair game it was. You played it as a gambler, and I as an actress.
そんな言い訳が通用するかい。
Yeah, right. Do you really think I would buy that stupid excuse?
だから言ったでしょ。ネタばらしはさ、しない方がいいんだよね。
See, boss? I told you revealing the trick would be a bad idea.
せっかくハマったしさ、そこまで見せるのが芝居かだって。参ったねこりゃ。
Well, I was thrilled that it actually worked, and figured the performance wasn't complete until I dropped the punchline. So, this is a bit of a predicament.
あんたもあの世に連れてってやる。
I'll take you to the afterlife as well.
おっと。逃がすか。
You're not getting away from me.
マクラちゃん、今私が。
Makura. Oh,
グレイさん、
Lady Grey.
ラッコ姉様、座長がキャッツを引きつけているうちに
Miss Rocco, quickly. While she's distracted with the boss.
ろうそくの火を取ったと新しいもんに移し替えな。
Move Miss Grey's flame to a new candle.
うんだ。
Rocco answers enthusiastically, but finds that her hands are shaking too hard to transfer the flame. Oh, come on, Rocco!
おい、何やってんだよ。早くしねえとグレー姉さん死んじまうぜ。
Hey, what are you doing? You gotta hurry up or she'll die.
危ない。
Oh no.
くしゅ。
Ew. Harrington jumps into Rocco's face, protecting Lady Grey's candle from her sneeze.
びしょびしょですな。
Oh dear. It got all over me.
すまね
I'm so sorry.
え。ラッコちゃん、落ち着いてね。大丈夫だよ。成功す
Just calm down, Rocco. It's all right. You can do this.
るよ。んだ。
Rocco squeezes her eyes closed and thinks back to the first time she made her audience laugh.
怖い。まんじゅう怖い。 粒あんよりこしあんの方が怖い。
Oh, these manju are so scary. Personally, I find smooth bean paste ones scarier than the coarse ones.
なんつう顔してくってんだよ
Ah, what a face!
I'm sorry, I have a sore lip. Thinking back to the joy she felt that day, Rocco's expression relaxes a bit.
やればできんめ。
Feeling more self-assured than ever, than she ever has before, she carefully transfers the flame to a new candle.
ついたべ。
It worked, I did it!
よラッコちゃんやるね。さすがは一番弟子。
Well done, Rocco. You do your master proud.
私まだ生きているの？
I'm still alive?
グレイさんが元気になったべ。
Thank goodness. You're all right again.
ラッコちゃんありがとう。あなたは命の恩人だわ。
Thank you, Rocco. You saved my life.
さあ次はご自分のろうそくも。
Now quickly, do your own.
勝手ん承知だべ。
Upon transferring her flame, Rocco can immediately tell that new life is welling up inside her.
なんだか体がポカポカしてきたべ。
I feel so warm.
次はマコラちゃんのろうそくを。
Now let's do Makuras.
Not on my watch! The tip of Ocho's scythe digs deep into the ground at Lady Grey's feet, keeping her from Makura's candle.
私をコケにしてあんたら全員逃がしゃするもんかい。
Don't think you're going to get out of here alive after making a fool of me!
二人とも先に行っとくれ。あたいがしんがりを務めるよ。
Go on ahead without me. I'll bring up the rear.
私に傷一つつけられない小娘が何よ。
What are you talking about? You can't even lay a finger on me.
名月に散らしてみせよう悪の花。
Let flowers of evil be riven in the harvest of moon's light.
金河新年。
Gilded heaven strike! Unexpectedly, Makura's attack connects with Ocho instead of passing through her.
どうして？
What?
てれあんでべらぼめ。
How'd you like that, you dunderhead? Despite her bravado, Makura is white in the face and having trouble breathing. Seeking an explanation, Ocho looks to the Divine Rabbit's candle and is shocked by what she sees.
もはや空前の灯火じゃないか。
What? There's hardly anything left!
これ以上はもうろうそくを切り落とせませぬ。ギリギリですか？
Boss, we can't shave off any more wax. This is as far as we'll go.
勝手に承知。
Understood.
お嬢さんあんた、あたいの攻撃は避けもしないのにさ。
I noticed something, Ocho. You never dodge my attacks.
あたいが蹴り飛ばした亡者はわざわざ避けたよね。
But you dodged when I kicked that lost soul at you, right?
だからもしかしてって思ったんだ。半死半生の状態になりゃあんたに触れられるかもってね。
That got me thinking that maybe I can only hit you by being at death's door.
可能性に命をかけたってのかい。
So, you bet your life on it?
今日は賭けに負ける気がしないのさ。
Yeah. After all, I feel like I can't lose a bet right now.
だろう。あたいには
初代ウノ神が乗り移ってるってね。
Didn't I already tell you? Today, the first divine rabbit lives on through me. Seeing Makura put everything on the line, Lady Grey hardens her resolve and pulls out Rocco's arm.
行くわよラッコちゃん。
Let's go, Rocco. But
逃げるわけじゃないわ。現世でやるべきことをやるのよ。
we're not running away. We're going to play our part back in the world of the living.
マコラちゃん頼んで。
We're counting on you, Makura.
はいよ。
Well, leave it to me.
逃がさぬぞ。
You're not going anywhere. Makura and her Shikigami plant themselves before Ocho, protecting Lady Grey and Rocco as they run back to the gate.
盛り上がってきたよ。
Phew. Now this is what I'm talking about.
あの世に引きずり込んでやる。
I'll drag you to the afterlife if it's the last thing I do.
ウサギや参る。
Lepus troop, prepare for battle. Letting the last flames of her life blaze up, Makura faces Ocho, the High Roller, in combat. I mean, this part was all just to get Lady Grey back to the land of the living. It kind of felt a bit dragged on. I'm gonna be honest.
グレイ姉さんとラッコちゃんが戻ってくるよ。
Lady Grey and Rocco are coming back.
なれば再び開かん。
Then let the way be opened again. Osiris chants an incantation, then once more swings down her arms as if to rip apart the air before her.
冥府の門よ。
Gates of the underworld, open. As soon as the pathway opens, Lady Grey bursts through it carrying Rocco in her arms.
ただいま。
We're back.
よかった。ラッコちゃんも。
Thank goodness you're all right. And you too, Rocco.
お師匠は。
Yeah, how's Master Rakusho? Seeing that her master has been laid down on Utsusemi's lap, Raku takes his hand and grips it tightly. Oh, we still didn't get his soul back.
お師匠、もう少しの辛抱だべ。みんなが踏ん張ってくれてっかな。
Just wait a little bit longer. Everyone's doing their best to bring you back.
グレイ、お蝶の骨壺はそこにありんすよ。
That's the urn right there, Gray.
ありがとう。
Thank you. Lady Grey takes a deep breath and starts drawing a magic circle around Ocho's remains. Upon finishing, she begins to cast her spell.
迷える魂よ。今こそここに降霊せよ。
Oh, wandering soul. Wait, hold on, I need an echo. Hold up. Which one was it? This one? Or this one? Oh, wandering soul. Join us in this place. Oh, that was it. Meanwhile, Makura and Ocho are providing to be equally matched as they go blow for blow in the land between life and death.
こしゃくな娘よ。
Irritating brat.
きっついわ、こりゃ。
I think I'm running out of steam.
突きあり。
You're wide open. Lady Grey's necromancy grabs hold of Ocho's soul and instantly pulls it to the land of the living.
いやー、危機一髪。
That was close.
へばってる場合じゃねえって。自分のろうそく新しいのに変えないと本当に死んじまうぜ。
Hey, this is no time to relax. You still gotta light a new candle with your flame or you'll die.
もう一息だよ、座長。
You're almost there, boss. Calling on the last dregs of her strength, Makura managed to reach her candle and transfer its flame to the last one she took from Ocho. It's the skeleton. But she's ashes. Where am I've been pulled back to the land of the living? Touching her skeletal body, she smiles bitterly. I guess there's no winning against the sands of time.
肉体も何もかも綺麗に蘇らせたかったけれど、私の力ではこれが限界なの。
My apologies. I wish I could have brought you back into a proper, clean body, but this is the extent of my power.
人間の命は儚いからこそ価値がある。その意味がわかるような気もするぞ。
On the other hand, one might say that the impermanence of mortal lives is what gives them value. You were always at the Yosei Theater.
落語について語り合いたかったが、残念だ。
I would have liked to have conversed with Rokugo with you, but sadly, it was not meant to be.
これさ、オマハンラ。思うところはそれぞれあれど、まずは事態を収めるのが先だよ。
Come now, you two. Put principles and sentiment aside for a moment so we can wrap this up. Well said, Utsusemi.
マクラ、無事だったんだな。
Makura, you're all right.
当たりきしゃりきのコンコンチキさ。
You'd better bet I am.
さあみんな、芝居で言ったら今が見せ場だ。死神退治としゃれ込むよ。
Get ready, everyone. It's time for the climax. Let's reap this reaper. Ocho the Undying. You'll pay for what you pulled back there. Oh, you pay for what you pulled back there. All right, this is my time to shine. We'll be taking our master's soul back now.
ガッテンタッチ。そうだ。やったー。ほら。お仕置きよ。
Damn, even after all we did to bring her here, she's still too tough. Wasn't it supposed to be your time to shine, little rabbit? Look out, Captain. Something's big coming up.
お仕置きよ。 やってやろうじゃないの。
Fine. If a war of attrition's how you want to play, you're on. Hold on. I'll see if I can weaken her soul with my necromancy. Then we need to buy you time. All right, Harley. It's time for you-know-what. What's you-know-what? Well, one time he overate so much he looked like a tanuki, so I tried making him transform as a joke. And, oops. Only if I'm paid in treats. You wanna die, right? Easy as cake. If we can't hurt you, we're doomed. But before you kill us, I have just one regret. The way I beat you at Chobowichi's and sitting right with me. Can we have a proper match? Fuck no, I'm not doing that again. Yeah, right. I don't know what... I don't know what for, but you're obviously just buying time. What? Do you not care that you lost? Where's your pride as a gambler? Are you fucking kidding me right now? I see. I guess Ocho the Low Roller will go down in history as the gal who played it safe in the end. Gah! It's High Roller, you fool! You honestly think I'd ever lose to the likes of you? Now that's more like it. Now, let's really have a fair game this time. First to 3 points wins. And no cheating. Of course, of course. That said, you can't roll in that state, right? I'll do the honors. Here we go. Did it just slide? No, of course not. The skills of the first Divine Rabbit let me roll it so fast that you couldn't see it spin. Well, whatever. 6 even. Let's see. Since this is the first roll, I think it would be nice if we got a 1. Yeah, a nice 1. A 1. It's a 1. Wow, I actually got a 1. I guess the heavens must be on my side. Good going, Harley. I'll get you plenty of treats later. This isn't over yet. Hurry up and roll again. Why does this one have voice acting? Of course, of course. Here we go. All right. Place your bet. Let's see. 5 odd. How about a nice 2? Yeah, I use 2 blades after all. I'm thinking 2 would be good. Nice. Another win. I'm on a roll. I'm almost done. Keep up the good work, Makura. Curses. Come on. Again! It's a 1. I can feel it. Right. What do I want next? How about a 6? Is it just me? Or are you getting every number you ask for? No, it's just a coincidence. Okay, though, I just won't say any more numbers anymore. Man, I could really go for some takoyaki right now. I bet my rabbits and I could eat half an octopus. What in the skies are you talking about? Hurry up and show me the die. Come on, Harley. That means 4. Give me a 4. I believe in you. A dead rabbit. I'm so hungry. What do you think you're doing? That's my line, you blustering good for nothing. You're cheating again! Ouch. This might be bad, everyone. You're tough, I'll give you that. But your time's up now. Alright, I'm ready. Get clear, everyone. That's the death animation. My power is slipping away. Now it's time to close the curtains on this story.
いざなうは儚き人の夢胸に抱かれお眠りなし無限遠い
Dang, we got jumped by a bunch of origami.
の土産よ飛び出ろ
She crumbled like a dry bones.
一丁上がり
Of course. Unfortunately, there's no husbandos in this event, so we won't be doing any busting of that nature. Ad break. Only 30 minutes left. It doesn't look like it will take so long.
お師匠の魂ちゃんと返してもらうよ
Now give us back our master's soul. Oh! As Ocho collapses to the ground, Rakusho's soul floats back into his body. Was I supposed to do something? Oh no. Master Rakusho! Master Rakusho! Oh, wait, hold on. What is it? Hallway? Awaken, 17th! Open your eyes already. Yep, he's back.
Utsusemi, my beloved!
Though relieved that he's woken up, everyone stares coldly at Rakusho for responding only to Utsusemi's voice.
いや、知ってるよ、知ってる。みんながさ、俺のために一生懸命になってんの。
Right. I know. You all were fighting really hard for me.
魂になりながらもしっかり見えてたから。
Even just as a soul, I could still see everything that went on. It's so cold, man. Oh no. Rako grabs onto her teacher and starts sobbing. I'm so happy. So happy. You had died.
バカ野郎、俺の着物で鼻を噛むな。
Hey, don't rub your snot on my kimono.
なんつうか、ありがとよ、ラッコ。ありがとな、みんな。
Well, you know. Thanks, Rocco. And thanks to everyone else as well.
お師匠
Master Rakusho. Yeah. At Mako's in treatment, Rakusho approaches Ocho and sits down before her as she fades from existence.
お嬢さん、そもそもの発端は俺だ。あんたには迷惑をかけたな。
Ocho, this is all my fault, not yours. I've really put you through a lot. The storyteller displays a charming grin, then bows to her as he always does before plying his trade.
昔あるところに夫婦円満なんて言葉の語源になったんじゃねえかっていう仲のいい夫婦がおりまして。
Once upon a time, there was a happily married couple. In fact, if you looked up happy couple in an encyclopedia, you'd see a picture of them.
ところがおかみさんの方が患っちゃった。こりゃ亭主はもう心配でね。
But one day, the wife got real sick. And if you've been listening, then I don't have to tell you how her husband felt about that.
病は気からってんだ。この薬だってよ、信じて飲めば 聞くに違えねえよ。
Don't you start talking like that. Just believe the medicine will help you get better, and I'm sure it will. Raksha begins performing Sanenne. It's a story of a man with a dying wife. She worries that he'll be pressured into remarrying when she's gone. He suggests that if such a thing happens, his wife would show up as a ghost on the day of his wedding and scare away the bride. After promising that she would, the wife passes away. Just as she anticipated, the man's relatives push him to marry again. He eventually agrees, thinking that his wife will enact their plan and bring an end to the harassment. However, she doesn't show up to haunt him until 3 years after the wedding.
ずっと待ってたんだよ。なのになんで今頃になって、もう赤ん坊だっているっていうのに。
Do you have any idea how long I waited for you? Why would you show up now when I've already got a baby to take of?
だって仕方がないじゃないの。あなた、私を仮装にしたでしょ。
But
髪の毛まで燃えてしまって。
But you cremated me. You turned me into ashes, down to the last hair.
そりゃそうだよ。墓に埋めるってんなら空想じゃなく仮想だからね。
Yeah, of course I did. Didn't I say you'd have a proper burial? Cremation's part and parcel of that sort of thing.
ポーズのままだとあなたに嫌われるかと思って。
Well, I thought if I showed myself to you bald, you'd fall out of love with me.
それじゃおめえ。
Wait, so you're telling me?
髪の毛が伸びるまで待っていたの。
Yes, I waited for my hair to grow back. Okay, that's kind of funny. Ocho smiles wistfully upon hearing the story. I was such a fool.
楽勝師匠によく見られたいからって髪が伸びるのを待たずにすぐに化けて出ればよかった。
Why did I feel the need to put on airs for Rakusho? I should have just shown up like I was, bald as a badger.
バカなやつだぜ、初代はよ。
Gah, I have a fool for a founder. I can tell you that.
いつまで経っても綺麗でいて、その女心を分かってりゃな。
How could he not understand that women want to look young and pretty forever?
こんな一途な女との約束を売っちゃってよ。別の女に乗り換えるた。
To think that made him break his promise to a beauty like you and jump in some other girl's arms.
落語は一流でも女を見る目はなかったってこった。ああ、もったいねえ、もったいねえ。
Even if he was the greatest storyteller that's ever lived, he didn't know the first thing about ladies. Well, that's a damn shame if you ask me.
お嬢さんよ、何年何十年後かは分かんねえけどよ、俺が死んだらどうで？
How about this, Ocho? I don't know how many years or decades from now on it'll be, but would you still be interested after I die?
あの世でしっぽりなんつって。
You know, in trying out that afterlife lovers thing. You.
とびっきりのおしゃれをして待っててくんな。
Make sure to be waiting there for me in your Sunday best. Thank you. 17th. Oh, wow, that actually got me to tear up a little bit. Aw. A single tear falls from Ocho's eyes, and she fades away into the night.
お嬢さん、なんだか嬉しそうでしたね。
She seemed kind of happy.
だといいんだがな。
I hope you're right.
幽霊さえも笑わせちまうとは。お師匠はやっぱすんげ
You really are amazing, Master Rakusho. You can even make ghosts smile.
腕上げたろ俺。
I'm feeling sharper than ever.
これも怪談話のおかげなのけ？
Do you think it's thanks to all those spooky stories you told?
だな。階段ってのは緊張感パないからな。鍛えられたと思うぜ。
Yeah, they need to be unbelievably tense, which is a great thing to practice.
でもよ、また明日からは滑稽話だ。うちの弟子がいっつもバカみてえに笑っていられるようによ。
But starting tomorrow, I'm going back to comedy. I want to hear my apprentice's crazy laugh again. The story began when Rakusho's words struck Ocho through the heart, landing him in a tangled web of love, longing, and passion. But now that the web has been untangled, and the tale brought to its happy ending,
俺のよ、愛のささやきが深く深く突き刺さっちまったって女はいくらでもいるんじゃねえか？
I wouldn't hold my breath, Rakusho. You know, I bet there's actually plenty of women my words of love have struck a chord with.
一晩考えてみたけどよ、うつせみちゃん、絶対俺にほの字だわ。なんつって。
I spent all last night thinking about it, and now I'm absolutely certain that Utsusemi's fallen for me.
これぞ楽勝の話芸であるな。
It's funny because it's not true at all. Now this is the Rakusho I know. Though the rest of the crowd guffaws at Rakusho's brash monologue, Utsusemi looks at him with a blank expression, not moving a muscle.
楽勝、後で殺されんじゃねえか？
Hey, I think he might end up dead later.
そんなことであの世に行ったら今度はお嬢さんに蹴飛ばされそうね。
If he dies like that, I doubt even Ocho will want anything to do with him. As the group laughs at Rakusho's womanizing nature, they notice a specter floating by his head.
楽勝さんの背後にうっすらお嬢さんの姿が。
I think I see someone behind him. Is that her?
今度は3年を待たずにずっと一緒にいることにしたのね。
It seems she has no intention of waiting 3 years this time.
まあそんなこんなで騒動を終えてよ、可愛い弟子たちが俺をねぎらうわけ。
So anyway, ever since then, my lovely apprentices have been real kind to me.
普段は酒を飲むなーっつうラックも酒を飲ませろーっつうマコラも。
Rocco, who normally wants me to give up booze, and Makura, who normally wants me to give her booze, have both.
お師匠ってばノリノリだね。
I'll let him finish the joke. He sure is on a roll.
ほら、おまはんの好きな酒でありんす。一杯やって命があったことを祝うじゃありんせんか。
They have indeed. Here, have some of your favorite sake, and let us toast your survival.
でもよ、うすみちゃん、俺を救おうと命をかけてくれたみんなに悪くねえかい？
But Utsusemi, wouldn't it be ungrateful of me to start relaxing when you all just fought so hard to save me?
心配しねえでおくんなんし、みんなも一緒に乾杯したがっているんでありんすから。
Oh, don't worry about that. Everyone wants to drink with you.
そうかい？それじゃあ。
Really? In that case,
どうしたのでありんしょ？
whatever could be the matter.
いや、酒はやめとくぜ。だってよ、おめえらの奮闘が。
No, I think I'll pass on the booze. You all worked so hard to save my life.
夢になるといけねえ。
And I don't want that to turn into a dream. As thunderous applause fills the Yosei Theater, Rakusho faces the captain's group and bows deeply to them. Pleasures of life and death. The end. Aw, that was a really wholesome ending.
Yeah, I liked it. That part at the end was dragging on quite a bit, though. But overall, really nice. I like how he does seem a little more humble now. No, do not use the wind team for the fire boss. And yeah, like that that part at the end with Ocho is pretty emotional and kind of sweet. I liked it.
ちょっぴり本気になってもいいかしら。
みんなの命、俺が預かる。すぐにバラしてやるよ、ゴミガスが。
She's a witch.
すぐにバラしてやるよ、ゴミガスが。
What is that? Oh, come on. But yeah, that's especially impressive considering how there's no like playable husbando in this event, but I still enjoyed it. So just under that virtue alone, I think we should give it a good old 3 stars for it. Stop doing that! You... You killed my husbando! I'll kill you harder now! No one touches my boy Kataru. There we go. Acelia, you take up the whole thing. I can't see Lancelot.
になにたんまり報酬出てるじゃねえの。よーし、俺もついてくぜ。
Yeah, that was a pretty fun event. Though, yeah. It seems like they're doing a collab next, so I'm gonna have to do some homework. Maybe. Let's see if there's anyone on that we can raid. Oh, okay, good. Michelle's still streaming. Oh, wait, oh, hydrate. But yeah, we did it, folks. Even with like a fucking sore lip. What would a good raid phrase be? To lift your ooga booga. That's not how you spell necropsy. I'm here to lift your spirits up. Ooga booga. Oh yeah, let's give a shout out to Michelle first. They're playing Kirby. What? What do you mean? What, do I have to have an at? I spelt it right. Oh, wait, no Z. Okay, whoops. Not Z.
I also wish Piplup. Piplup is my favorite Pokemon. This is my Piplup from Build-A-Bear. This is my Piplup from Build-A-Bear. Because it's so super soft.
But anyways, I think the next event is gonna be like whatever this is. I don't know why the little kid turns into a hot guy, but hopefully if we watch the anime we'll get to an episode that explains that. But hey, since why is he smoking? Why is the little rodent guy smoking? No, sir, that's bad for your lungs. No, sir. Oh God, leave me alone. Get out of here, Paleo. Ugh. Whatever, get out of my face, man. Ugh. Right, wife. Wife good. Wife fight back. Kill wife. But anyways, thank you very much to anyone who hung out, chatted, and even lurked. I sincerely appreciate any and all y'all's support. Till next time, I'll see you on the flip side.